Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the Fast Game Show. I'm Mike C.
And I forgot to turn the lights on, but we're going to keep going. Hey, sorry, y'all. I'm already dark as it is. Oh, yeah, I'm Fred, by the way. Yeah. So, whew. And what we doing today, Mike?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, yeah. Long day, man.
I kind of figured. This is just going to be the review of the campaign. I know it's been out for a while now, but we're going to give you our take on it as we do with our new rating system as well too. So, you still there? I lost you. Yeah, I still lost you. A little bit of technical difficulties. So our new rating system is graphics, gameplay, storyline, and replayability.
Can you hear me
So
now?
that's what we're going to be grading you on. And no, Fred, I can't hear you
2.
at all.
Oh, live.
Still can't hear you.
Live.
Nothing.
2. 1, 2. Say something, Mike. Still can't hear me?
Can't hear you. Sorry for all this dead air, y'all. We're trying to get it together.
All right. Can you hear me now? Hold on. I don't know what the hell happened. Device settings. Fault microphone. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Welcome back. Enjoy your trip.
All right. Say something, Mike.
Something.
All right. Hopefully everybody can hear me out here. This is what happens when you do live shows. You know what I'm saying? But like Mike was saying, we just talking about the campaign version of this. Our perspective, I don't know if Mike feels the same way, but I only really play Call of Duty for the campaign. I don't really play it for the zombie or the Warzone. I did play Warzone at the time, but I mean everybody knows about Warzone. But we're talking about this version of Call of Duty. So Mike, let me hit the gameplay, and let's get going on with this this review. Now, the gameplay footage is not mine. It's something that I downloaded from the internet. So it is what it is. All right. Jeez. Hold on, Mike. They can't even see us.
They can't. I see you. They can't see us, huh? Whole lot of great things going on today.
Hold on. There we go. All right. So, our first rating. What is it, Mike?
Graphics.
Now, this is out on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and the OG Xbox, and of course PC. So PC, let's just get this out the way. Since you can mess with the graphics on the PC, your PC is going to be the best choice for graphics. But how? Oh, I forgot to ask you, what system did you play it on, Mike?
I played it on PlayStation 5.
Okay, I played it on Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. Okay. All right, so graphics, what do you give it?
Graphics, I give it a 2, man. I wasn't really blown away. It looked grainy in some areas, and then it looked okay in some areas. It was just like, yeah, it's Call of Duty, so it wasn't. Yeah, I'll talk more about gameplay and storyline when I get there. But graphic wise, it was okay. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't too impressed. Wasn't too blown away as far as with the stuff. So, Fred.
Graphics, I'm gonna probably give it a 3. It wasn't ideal. It wasn't like a mind blowing graphical jump. Honestly, quite honestly, uh, you will not tell the difference between playing this on the PlayStation 4 versus playing the PlayStation 5. There, I honestly could not tell a difference. And some people probably say, well, probably because you got glasses on. I'm trying to tell you, there was no difference in it from playing either or system. I didn't see it. I honestly didn't see it. It's like, when you play, when the cinematics play and you say, hey, hopefully we get those type of graphics. And some games we do, and this one particularly, it didn't. It just looked like a PlayStation 4 Pro type graphics on it. I think they rushed this type game, but we'll get into that more as we detail this and give it our ratings. What's the next one, Mike?
Gameplay. Gameplay, Fred. So gameplay, I gave it. It's about the same, about a 2. I wasn't really impressed as far as with this gameplay of this game. This is more like, we could break this down as far as the storyline or whatever. So it's a mixture between it feels like an expansion. That's what it feels like to me. It doesn't feel like a um full story. So like I said, I'll get into story play. I can't talk about gameplay without talking about the story. I wasn't really enthralled with it, bro. It was just like for far as me, let me get through these missions, and then the next thing it would go to an open world map, and I didn't play the campaign to play an open world map. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a straight objective to see about doing this, knocking the stuff off. I wanted the visuals to be there and blow my mind away and everything. As far as with that, but gameplay was regular. As far as still feel like the same shooting. I wasn't really too impressed with the guns or whatever. I really didn't feel like heaviness of the weapons or anything like that. It didn't really feel heavy to me. And of course, we got the good controllers. I got the PlayStation controller and stuff like that. It really didn't feel like it felt like it was thrown away. I mean, sorry, thrown away. That's what I wanted to do. Thrown together. And as far as, because this is made by Sledgehammer, and I think the previous one was made by Infinity War. So yeah, it was. I think they're the ones that did that last Call of Duty one where it was just strictly multiplayer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think they did the same thing. So yeah, gameplay wasn't too impressed. I think I gave it a 2 as well too.
Gameplay, I'm going to give it a 1. Hey, look, initially when we said this, I said it was DLC. Remember when I said that this game was DLC? And the fact that they're charging you
full price, $70.
$70 for this game is a complete ripoff. Now, for DLC, because I'm just wondering, and even if you type in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, you're gonna keep pulling up the old Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, right? You're gonna pull up the one that's bundled with the PlayStation 4. If you type that in, right? If you don't type in PlayStation 5 version, it's not going to give you that red graphic that it gives you. It's going to give you that white background with the face up in front of you, right? So the gameplay, it wasn't really it didn't feel like a Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You understand what I'm saying? If you can get what I'm saying, it didn't feel like a full story for $70. It just didn't feel like the full game of what you paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm gonna do a spoiler at the end of this on the last on the last rating that we getting. All right, all right. What's the next one, Mike?
Storyline sucked. Okay, I never give a 0 on the storyline. And you know what? Too, because the first mission was actually okay. You thought it was going to jump it up. They kind of tricked you in this first mission. You're like, okay, this is new. You're going down there as far as the first mission where you go to break out Makarov in the thing. Because this they showed you on the trailers and stuff like, as far as how they rising out the water, the cool graphics and stuff like that, the water reflections, the spotlight and all that stuff. It looked good or whatever, right? Then you
Mm-hmm.
play it and everything, and you play through it, and then the very next jump is like an open area or weapon free open area, whatever the crap they call this stuff. There were so many of these missions
Mm-hmm.
that I mean, like, dude, I just lost interest, man. It was one of those like a bird. It wasn't really fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, let me get through this so I can see what's next. Hopefully, it's a straightforward campaign. I just want a straightforward mission. I don't want no open area. It felt like a Call of Duty war map. Those areas. It
Right.
felt like a far as what was that? I didn't play campaign to just be playing maps. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As far as for that stuff, and $70, that's a lot for this storyline. And then, if you remember the Call of Duty, the other one, right? It was a very controversial scene as far as the Call of Duty, which was the airport or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they try to put something together like that again but it wasn't an airport; it was a stadium. I think it is on this one.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't live up to expectations. It was so underwhelming. It was just like, oh my gosh, just let me just get through this game. That's what it felt like a burden. It didn't feel like a fun time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And just the story. Oh man, then the ending. I'll let you I'll let you spoil that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the ending. I got to there. I was like, get out of here, man. I was like, oh man. And then it was like it felt like it was more, but they said, all right, y'all, that's enough. I think that's $70 worth. I think they
Mm-hmm.
talked to people. You think that's $70 worth? I don't know, but I'm tired of playing it. Me too. That's it. And then it's cut to credits. I'm like, dude, what's going on, man? Because I felt ripped off. I felt
Mm-hmm.
ripped off with this game.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, just felt ripped off. And so just not satisfied, brother. Not satisfied at all with
Mm-hmm.
this story. I'm like, dude. So yeah. How about you, Fred?
Storyline is a zero for me, and this is why. It has no backstory, right? If you didn't play the previous Call of Duty games, you wouldn't know where these characters are coming from, right? You have no emotional attachment to these characters. You have no physical attachment to these characters while you're playing the game. If you don't know who these characters are starting up, it just puts you like in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It it's like playing what's that game? Z something, that game on PC where it just drops you in the middle of the action. And you got to survive. And this is how the way that this gameplay is. I don't really like the fact that there aren't really missions where you
Right.
actually go on missions. It's like you have a cinematic scene, and then you're
Yep.
thrown into a war zone.
Mm.
Uh, uh,
A map. You're
yeah,
thrown
yeah,
into a map.
yeah. You're thrown
Into a
right
map.
into war zone. You know,
Yeah.
and people, I don't know if you wanted to waste $70 for Warzone, which is, by the way, free. So
Mm.
you're paying to play Warzone in a campaign. You pay $70 to play Warzone in a campaign setting. So
Mm-hmm.
the gameplay, that's a zero for me, man.
All right, and replayability. I think me and you both can agree on this is zero.
Absolutely.
I don't even want to dive into it no more. As far as just zero, once you beat it, you're not gonna pick this up. After I finish doing that, I'm probably just deleting it so I can get my 200 gigabytes of memory back.
Yeah.
I might dive into multiplayer eventually, as far as the zombies to check it out. But as far as just the campaign, man, I was just disgusted with the campaign. It was just like, oh, okay, I got that done, and then the ending, Sledgehammer, man. I think the main people that need to do Call of Duty is Infinity War. I think they've been turning out hits after hits, as far as with Infinity War doing this stuff. I think they were the initial ones to do that first Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if they did two or not. I had to check that out again. But I like the first one and the second one by far. This one right here looks like it feels like somebody else took over and try to make this game, and it's just like, and just it just wasn't together, man. It was just piece together. I think a lot of people are reviewing the saying it feels like it's a piece together expansion game. You know what I'm saying? It's just pieced together. They took, okay, let's get a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Hey, what about the Call of Duty we made the Call of Duty that was multiplayer that we sold for $70? Let's go ahead and take some of the excerpts out of that and put it up in this one and see about, making a Call of Duty and just call it Modern Warfare 3. Let's bring back some of those characters from the other one. That's what it felt like. It was piecemeal together, bro. but it didn't feel like Call of Duty to me, man.
Hey, replayability, like Mike said, I give that if I can give it under the zero. Whatever's under the zero, beneath the zero, that's the rating that it gets. Because like Mike said, once you play this game, delete it. Delete it off your hard drive or store it on an external and then just save it for later. You know, if you wanna if you're that bored, you know, you're snowed in, you wanna play it again. Maybe there's you might wanna do a different outcome. um, it's
Outcome of what?
garbage.
It's still going to be sorry.
It's trash. Call of Duty, this version of Call of Duty is equivalent to having Thanksgiving dinner at your house, right? You're having Thanksgiving dinner at your house. Your wife done cooked the meal, and your nosy ass aunt comes in there and she says, "Baby, this needs some more pepper." Then she puts some more pepper in the greens. Then your other nosy ass aunt comes in there and she says, "This needs more salt." And she puts salt in there. And then they just going back and forth, putting salt and greens. And next thing you know, everybody got high blood pressure at the end of the night, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's too many cooks in the kitchen with this Call of Duty, right? It's too many people developing this game. It should stick to one. Infinity, whoever, yeah, they should be able. They should be the ones that stick to this game. And Mike, let me ask you a question: how many hours did it take you to beat this game?
Shoot, far as just playing it, I think maybe like 4 or 5 hours if I
Okay.
just played it straight on through. It's a real short game. I took constant breaks, bro, because I was like, oh my god, just let me get through this junk. I played it on the I didn't play it on regular level. I did play it on hardened because I want somewhat of a challenge,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So that's why it took me a little longer. I got to check and see because I can bring it up. The good thing about PlayStation, it lets you know how long you play games. So Call of Duty, let's see. Did they say I played this game 21 hours? Are you kidding me? No, it must be the other Call of Duties or something. Yeah, they have all the Call of Duties because I got the digital one, so they include all the Call of Duties as
Mm-hmm.
far as with that. So I don't have the exact time I played this one, but I could say 5 to 6 hours, maybe, because I took a lot of breaks.
$70 for a 4 hour game. You know what this reminds me of is when the PlayStation 4 came out with that 1842, the werewolf game that
Uh,
me and Mike disagree on. I think it has
uh,
excellent graphics. It took me 4 hours to play that. I went and got the game, came home, played it for 2 hours, took a break, played it 2 more hours, and I said, "Damn, the game is I defeat the game, right?" This is how long that it would take you to beat. I'm gonna tell you there's something longer than what you do to play the game. Installing the game on your hard drive, whether it be Xbox or PlayStation,
it's
is
a long
longer
ass.
for the installment than it is to defeat the damn game. If you just cruise through and don't die, it's gonna take you about 3.5 hours to beat this game. It takes you longer to download and then upload the game before you can play it than it takes for you to even play this game. Call
Yeah,
of Duty sucks. This is the worst Call of Duty as far as the graphics, as far as the game, as far as everything. And I don't know if you will watch another YouTuber. Watch somebody else's review. Just don't go on ours, right? Watch everybody else's reviews, right? And see what they say about this game. This game is garbage. It's trash. I don't even know why they. Oh my god. I don't know why. Mike, let me find this final verdict tab. Let's go ahead and give it a final verdict, Mike.
all right.
All right, Mike.
Uh,
We don't. I don't even need to give you the option, man. One. Let's say it at the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Don't buy it.
trash, trash. Oh my bad. Don't buy.
It's a waste of money, y'all. It is absolutely a waste of money, man. This I don't know why. I, I don't know
Well,
why this game
honestly,
even exists.
obviously, I guess some people like multiplayer and stuff like that. So I guess it's for them. I didn't play the multiplayer, so I can't really speak on that. But as far as campaign wise, man, don't even waste your time, man. It's like this one right here shouldn't have even been made, bro.
If you
And the excitement of Call of Duty, far as the games, man. It used to be really really good, but now, bro, I gotta wait on it, man. I can't just be like, oh, Call of Duty, oh yeah, I'm getting that junk. I,
no,
I love campaigns. I'm like, no, bro, this junk makes you decide, like, no, I'm not. I gotta wait. I gotta wait and let other people play it and see exactly what's what. They're not gonna get me from $70 no more for this game. No more. They
no.
didn't sour taste in my mouth, bro. Sour taste, man.
Yeah, this is a game that should not have been at full price. This should
No,
have been a DLC.
no.
I can see like maybe $20,
Yep.
$30 at the
20,
most.
$30. That's it. But no, not no $70 game for
No,
this junk.
this is not a $70 game. And then they have a nerve to make the Vault pack or whatever that pack is. The Vault.
$99 for the Vault pack and
It,
get up. see, they try to lure you in with that with that campaign unlock early and stuff like that. Far as for that, but they knew exactly what they was putting out, bro. They did.
and like some people like it for the multiplayer, some people like it for the zombies. The people that just want it strictly for just a campaign, you are going to be hellified disappointed. Um, Buy the game if you got a crew of people. Buy the game once. All y'all pitch in like $10 together. Buy the game and just pass it down. I swear you're gonna get that game with less than a week. Because after they beat it, maybe a couple of hours, you gonna get a call and say, "Bro, you want your turn with the game?" You know what I'm saying? That game will probably get passed around like 6 times in a day if it's paid amongst 20 people. That game will get passed 6 times within that day. Somebody defeating that game. It is garbage, man. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh my. So jeez, this game is garbage.
You okay?
Absolutely garbage.
You okay over there?
It's it is trash, man. Call of Duty is trash. It is ass, man. It is a day ruiner. It is the game that you play when you don't have any other games to play. If you had Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, this version, and you had Pong on PlayStation. I'm talking about the old school Atari Pong. I think I would get more enjoyment and excitement out of playing Pong on the Atari. I think I would get more excitement by playing football on Atari. I think I would get more excited about playing Fall Guy on Atari. I think I would probably get more excitement with just playing with some sticks outside than playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I think I would probably get. It would be better to get a. When you hear the gloves pop after you get 50 years old and you hear the gloves pop, you go to one of those exams. I probably, if they say, okay, you want to hear the gloves pop or you want to play Call of Duty, I would just go ahead and bend over and say, come on, man, hurry up, let's get this thing over with and get up out of here, man, so I can go home and play Frog or something. This thing is trash, man. Don't buy it. You don't buy it at all.
All right, Fred. I think that's it. We told our under discuss for this game. I think we're good. I think the masses understand now.
Uh,
You have anything else to add?
don't buy the game.
Also, too, just before we close the show, don't forget about the contest we got far as for the um, Pac-Man contest, so you can get a great big prize, man. The more participants we have, the bigger the prize that is going to be. Tell people about this. It's Pac-Man Championship Edition. Um, Fred already explained all the details, and the details are going to be up in the thing below. Um, Join us, man.
Yeah,
The more
man. We
you
want to
get,
have a big turnout, man. Go and maintain your high score. We want to give away this VR headset. I got the Oculus headset to give away, but I'm not going to give it away if we don't have enough crowd participation. We do have some games that's already in a vote for some winners who will participate with this, but At the end of the day, I want to be able to give away this VR headset, and I'm not going to do it if I just get like 2 participants. You know what I'm saying? But just go in there. It's in the description. The link is in there. Mike or myself, we have the game. So when it's time for your turn, you just hit one of us up. We'll share play it. We'll do it live, record it, so everybody can see that you actually played the game and maintain your score until December the 25th, and that's when we will announce the winner. So,
All right. All right, and like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Game Show with Danae. Don't forget to have the Facebook store page to find low prices. Don't forget about all the contests and everything that we have. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we drop videos like these. Tell people about what we do here at the Game Show.
and please remember to like and subscribe to all our social media networks, and we will see you next time at WWTF.
What the facts?
The Game Show.
Next time, keep watching as always. Thanks for tuning in. Peace, y'all.